Hello, welcome back to another episode of Gaming with Calvical, the Bureau XCOM Declassified. Last time we finished up a mission to get the transponder, and then Falk used a thing that hurts aliens. It hurt Carter. My theory is because when he had whatever he had in the briefcase, it bonded with him, so he's like part alien now or something. I don't know. So now we gotta go talk to him. But first we got, like,
Let me just get another sample. Yes, of course. Good luck to you too, Nico.
Good luck. Carter? Hello? Can anybody hear me? Anybody? Am I dead? Isn't there supposed to be something? Is someone out there? Who's there? Who are you? Carter? Somebody help!
if Carter's part alien, though, it makes sense why he's not getting infected. Oh, hey, what's up, buddy?
Doctor, if you have a moment.
Absolutely. At this point, most of my patients are sleepwalkers anyway, and they're not getting any worse. Unfortunately, they're not getting any better either.
What's happening to the sleepwalkers anyway?
We're still trying to figure that out. Their autonomic system thinks it's in a coma, but something else is influencing their physical actions.
You mean they're getting orders from somewhere?
Only on a very basic level, like how they move toward the alien tower you saw.
Any idea how they're getting these commands?
We think it has to do with a silicoid substance on their faces. It might be functioning like the Mosaic control centers we find in Outsiders.
All the more reason to track down Mosaic and put a stop to it. Any chance of finding a cure?
We've got a variety of tests running at the moment, but our first attempts were not pretty.
So it's not as simple as scraping the black goo off their faces.
We tried that. You don't want to see what's underneath.
How are the infected, Doctor?
Now I do.
They're stable, but that's not exactly a good thing. Nurses make sure they're fed and cleaned. That's all we can do for now.
That's better than nothing.
It's like a ward full of coma patients, except they keep talking to themselves.
I suppose.
We'll keep on testing.
So, the lockdown situation is over. Big deal. I just don't see the difference.
Right. I mean, whoop-de-doo, the doors might be open, but where is there to go?
5 minutes out there and you're gonna find yourself right back under the ground.
At least we're buried alive.
Effective infiltrator screening test by Dr. Dresner, Dr. Weir. Can estimate we have completed a full test with base personnel. I'm happy to announce that you're all human. Our security lockdown can be lifted somewhat. However, we cannot afford to become complacent. Any staff that returns to the base will be subject to unscreening, and base management reserves the right to perform random mandatory screenings if necessary. And before all screenings will be accomplished by at least 2 armed guards. Thanks. Thanks for coming out. We're back at base.
Carter, I heard about the silver. Tough choice, but you did the right thing, son. How are you holding up, Carter?
I've had better days.
Whole human race has had better days.
Your old buddy Falk nearly had me shot.
Ha! Not the first time. Might have been a couple of times he nearly shot me, too.
This isn't a joke.
No, son. No, it's not. It's real goddamn life, and there's a lot more at stake than your ego. So walk it off, and try to remember that he's watching out for our whole species.
But what if he starts abusing his authority?
If that happens, I'll stand right beside you. But just fight one war at a time.
Now that you've seen the Sleepwalkers, what do you think?
Oh, that's worse than I thought. But at least they're safe in the infirmary. But even so... yeah, no, never mind.
What's bothering you?
No, it's not right to mention it, but we're losing a lot of food and water taking care of them. Without them, we'd have another 4 months of supplies.
What else would you recommend?
Well, nothing right now. But if this war turns into a long haul, we'll have to ask ourselves if we can afford to be so merciful.
How are we holding up?
Oh, pretty well, actually. We keep taking in more people, but Barnes has those choppers flying day and night, recovering food and gear from storehouses.
We might make it through this yet.
Oh, I still wouldn't bet on us. But we've got a fighting chance. And I hear that's thanks to you.
That's what I'm here
That's
for.
everything I need.
All right then.
Now we're sure we don't have any spies, and we can go topside. Sure is a nice change, huh?
Yeah, things are just great.
Seen anything interesting in the field?
You know how it is. Rampaging alien hordes, bolts of deadly blue plasma, walking death machines from another world. All in a day's work.
You make it sound like an issue of Captain Thunderbolt.
I don't have to try very hard.
What the hell has Falk so paranoid?
You mean more paranoid than usual? Doesn't trust anybody but Weaver. God knows why.
Weaver's always been a good agent. Certainly better than you.
Except I'm not the one getting into screamy matches with the old man, am I?
We're done.
I don't know how anyone could have mistaken you for an alien. They have better senses of humor.
Oh, fair. Rude, but fair. So if I have any agents die, that's where I see them.
Another infected. William,
We
could I
need
have
to
a
talk
voice?
about that test of yours.
My most sincere apologies for what happened at your screening, William. But as you can see, we have a more pressing matter at the moment. This man is infected.
That's never happened in the base before. Or is this another unexpected side effect of your test, Doc?
Nine. I'm quite sure this is from an outside source. But I need your help to find out where, and to do it without causing a panic.
You said that noise during the screening was something from Mosaic. How did you discover that?
Dr. Veer has been examining the device removed from our captive infiltrator. It would appear that this is how they receive commands from their Mosaic network.
So they're radio operated?
Not quite, but it seems to give them a sort of subconscious connection to a larger command hierarchy.
And you used the command for attack. You couldn't pick something safer, like dance?
Our control is too crude for specific commands, only general urges. When violence is a very common response, William.
During the screening, it felt like my head was going to explode. Any idea what happened?
I had no idea. Perhaps it was some resonance from your earlier exposure to the alien artifact. Tell me, how did it feel?
Like someone was inside my skull using a hammer, trying to break free. It was all I
I'll
could do to
break
stay
you free.
conscious.
Yes. And you said something too. Your name? Perhaps your rank as well?
Hell if I know. For a few seconds, it was all just a red haze.
Well, I am glad you are with us again, my friend.
This agent's turning into a sleepwalker, and I've seen how that goes. Unless you found a cure, I don't see how you're gonna help.
It's not a cure, but it may be the first step.
Well, what is it?
I have discovered a way to detect sleepwalker infections at an early stage, before the symptoms present. It will let us treat the subjects earlier, or at least get a better understanding of the conversion process.
Another test, Doctor?
Not to fear, William. This time you will be the one performing the test. And quietly, if at all possible.
The last thing we need is an infection scare.
Precisely. Thankfully, the detective will find any infected within a large area. Here, check in operations, engineering, the main lab, the break.
And if I find any other infected?
Send them to see Dr. Hera. I will meet you there, and perhaps we can help these men.
I'll be on my way.
As you say. But if you would like...
No. I'll check for infected, but I've spent
Oh no, this agent is infected.
William, I believe we have a way to prevent this sort of
Yeah.
Doc, I don't want to die.
Alright, well now I know that there's at least 2 other people.
You aren't
no
dying.
infected here at least.
Probably.
Scan the ready room, scan the lab, scan engineering.
I heard Weaver got a thing for this silver. He was real broken up about it.
You're not looking so good, Agent. Get to the infirmary.
Huh? Why?
Just get moving. Now.
Who's gonna be the new Bravo team leader? I mean, now that DeSoto.
Normally I would have guessed Agent Weaver.
I'm breaking free!
I keep thinking that elevator's gonna open up by Mabel's.
I want you to check and double check everything. If you went over it, go over it
Just
again.
checking the area for safe working conditions.
Barnes find you
You'll
yet,
never
Carter?
believe what we found.
He was looking for you earlier. Did Barnes find you yet, Carter? He was looking for you earlier.
We caught a spy sneaking into the Avenger. A damn spy. Here.
Shit. Did he do any damage?
Don't think so. We're double checking. But I think we got him before he could do much.
Another outsider infiltrator. God damn it.
Not an outsider. A Russian. We get attacked by aliens, and we still have to keep our eyes open for Reds. Those commie bastards never give up.
Huh. A Russian agent here. I should talk to him. He might be useful.
You've got to be kidding. A Russian? As soon as Falk gives the word, the only thing that spy will be useful for is target practice.
Cool it, Barnes. I want to see what he has to say. Right now, being human matters more than being a commie.
Fine. He's in the foreman's office. But I still think you should just put a bullet in his head.
Here to talk with the Russian? Seems like a lost cause to me, but good luck.
Почему ты здесь? Вранье ищет. Питание?
Ну, если ты это хочешь, я думал, мы поговорим. Мне надо знать, почему ты здесь.
Я не буду отвечать на твои вопросы.
Да, ты будешь.
You think that will make me talk? You are weak. All of you weak.
У меня нет времени для этого. Теперь готов слушать.
Штирлиц. Ты хочешь говорить? Тогда разговаривай, а я буду слушать.
Я не знаю, если вы заметили, но холодная война отметена. У нас гораздо серьезнее гроза. И у вас тоже.
Пришельцы? Да, я слыхал эту историю. Вы думаете, что я совершенно глупой?
Слушай, я был там, вверху. Все правда. Половина мира мертвая, а другая половина зараженная. Не может быть, что только в нас энергия. Я обещаю, что твоим друзьям СССР так же плохо, как и здесь. Но если какой-либо из них все еще жив...
Да это просто смешно. Как ты можешь это доказать, а? Голоса по радио и подделанные фотки? Скажи мне, почему я должен верить в твою сказку?
Убийство вас будет траты. Кто знает, как долго ты здесь скрывался? У тебя есть таланты, нам нужны агенты. Эти пестероны не только американская проблема.
Ты думаешь, это сработает? Ха, Ты слабый. Вы все слабые.
Даю тебе предложение. Я пошлю тебя на палубу. Сам можешь убедиться. Если то, что говорю, верно, вы работаете на меня. Если нет, вы можете отбить на Кубу.
Если я не позволяю себя обманывать?
Что ты заботишься? У вас будет оружие. Вы будете отсюда. Так или иначе, вы не будете моей проблемой.
Ладно. Дай мне увидеть этих пришельцев для себя.
Довольно иметь вас на борту.
Hope you don't mind me listening in, but I think you did the right thing. We need all the help we can get.
You speak Russian?
That commie is something, but I think he's gonna come around.
You can't trust him, Carter.
Well, it's humans against aliens right now, not Americans against Russians. I need someone to take him out to see what the aliens have done firsthand.
If you say so. I'll set up a recon mission. Let's just hope he remembers who the good guys are.
Return to Barnes, unlock Russian.
Here you had a grand old time with Falk.
Ah, it was swell.
Could be worse. They kept me in detention for an hour while they were cleaning up the testing room after your little shindig.
Did anyone attack you?
Guess you win. What's on your mind?
So what's happening with the Sky Rangers?
After I saw that Titan, I had the whiz kids in the lab adapt some of the Avenger designs for our old ships.
What sort of changes are we talking about?
Nothing revolutionary, but the Sky Rangers will be faster, stronger, and more durable.
And we're sure the new technology will be safe in the field?
Only one way to find out, Carter.
How's the Avenger looking?
Almost finished from what I hear. If the final product handles anything like the early tests, it'll be the smoothest ride of your life.
As long as it gets the job done.
You just get the location from Axis, and the Avenger and I will get you there.
I'll let you...
Will do. I'll have this bird ready for the...
Oh, yeah! Alright. That's gonna be it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, like and comment. Make sure you hit that bell to get notifications of future videos and when they come out. And as always, I will catch you all next time. Cow out. Bye. Thanks for watching. Maybe check out some of these things. Maybe that playlist, or that playlist, or that video, or that video. I have a lot of them. Check them all out. And for the rest of this time, I'm just gonna sing. Check out more videos. Check out more videos. Oh, yeah, I got more videos. Yeah, more videos.